biggest city in Sweden, and the city has 70,000 people, and my Chinese city has 70 million, so just a bit more. And living in Costa does question your perception of reality, because none of the apps I used to use works there. There's no Uber, there's no Bolt, there's not even my favorite app, Glovo, food delivery app. And even when you turn on Tinder, you swipe right and you swipe left, and the notification reads, there's no new people around you. And it's been interesting, as an Asian woman living in Europe, I got a lot of questions. Sometimes people ask me, hey, what's your name? And I tell them, my name is Joanne. They'll be like, come on, what's your real name? They'll be like, what? I mean, can we just come to peace with that? Joanne is a white person name I gave to myself. I'm very happy with it. I'm making your life easier for you. And first I thought I wasn't being very creative, and when I come to Portugal, everyone I met is João or Pedro or João Pedro. I'm fine. And I also got a question like, where are you from? And I say, I'm from China. And they're like, oh, where in China? And I say, Shenzhen. And they're like, oh, where is that? I mean, they asked me where in China with so much confidence. I truly believe they're really well versed in Chinese geography, and it turned out they know shit. Have you heard about Shenzhen? Yeah, right, you should know about Shenzhen. That's where people die to make the iPhones you're using. It would be more surprising for Chinese people to know about Portugal. Of course, I'm joking. Chinese people know about Portugal. Our history books make sure we don't forget the colonizers. And I've also encountered those type of people. They come up to me and they'll be like, oh, are you from China? I'm like, no, I'm from Brazil. It wouldn't work here, but it works perfectly in the UK or Sweden. And they get nervous because they just realized it might have been a little bit racist assuming I'm from China just because I look Asian. And they'll be like, oh, you're from Brazil, do you speak Brazilian? I'm like, no, I speak Portuguese, which I actually don't. But I just really enjoy playing with their white guilt, you know what I'm saying? And I had this whole story about, yeah, after the Second World War, my Japanese grandparents moved to Sao Paulo, and now Brazil hosted the biggest diasporic Japanese community, which I didn't even make it up. This is a piece of fact. Yeah, I fact check all my jokes. The amount of research I put into writing my jokes is no less than the research I put in my actual job, and I'm doing a PhD. And researcher is literally my job title. And I'm bringing up this PhD thing not even to brag, because there's nothing to be proud of. I mean, a couple years into this PhD journey, nobody understands what I do, not even myself. And doing a PhD, like you work 24/7, you make minimum wage, and you just constantly feel stupid and depressed. Honestly, the only group of people that I've seen are more depressed than PhDs are comedians. And my Chinese parents are so disappointed in me. They were like, PhD? What is that? Doctor of philosophy, not even a real doctor. It's bad enough you don't have a proper job, no grandchildren. Where I put my face, a piece of human disaster. What a family shame, a leftover. I mean, for those of you who don't know, women over the age of 25 in China are called leftover. And also the conversation took place in Mandarin Chinese. I was just doing the accent to give you the immersive racist experience. And the thing is, like, it's not like I don't want to have kids. I've always wanted to have kids since I was a kid. I'm very motivated to have kids because, first of all, I have stellar genes. The quality of my genes are so fantastic, it would be a waste if I don't procreate. I mean, at this point I really realize it is my obligation to procreate for the sake of human civilization. It is not even about what I want at this point, it is about what the humanity needs. Okay? So I really need to have kids. And I also really want to have kids because I'm a very curious person and I always look for all kinds of new experience. And truth be told, I've never had unprotected sex. So I have never tried to have a guy come inside of me. And I'm just very curious what kind of bodily sensation that would be. You know, whether you'll be like, goose, goose, goose. Or you'll be like, goose, goose, goose. Was the sound effects okay? Does my pussy sound wet enough? I'll keep working on it. Yeah, and I also really want to have kids because I gotta need my maternity leave. Why the fuck do you think I moved to the 21st biggest city in Sweden? Because they pay me to do the PhD, and I have 480 days maternity leave per kid. And you know, it's the biggest taboo if you ask any PhD candidate, oh, you've been doing this for years. When are you going to graduate? Another 3 years? Any other PhD candidate would have an immediate panic attack. For me, I couldn't be more chill. 3, try to make it 8. I'm just gonna have 3 children in between. I go on maternity leave, after maternity leave, after maternity leave. And I shared this plan with my supervisor. And he was like, oh, okay, what does your husband say? I'm not married. What about your boyfriend? I don't have one. So I have been on a quest looking for the father of my future children. And that's literally my Tinder bio. And I recently went on a date with this guy who seemingly has really good genes. And I was very excited. And after a nice dinner, nice walk, we're in bed, making out, and he's doing this thing sometimes guys do, you know, he's trying to get inside of me without a condom. And in my head, I was just like, this is happening. Yes, penetrate me, come inside of me, impregnate me, maternity leave, here I come. But I couldn't say out loud to him because I don't want the dude to think I'm crazy. So I just asked him, I was like, oh, no condom? Are you sure about this? What if accident happens? And he said, oh, you can always get an abortion. I was like, wait a second. I asked him, you're saying that if I accidentally got pregnant with your kid, you want me to get an abortion? And he went, oh, no, it's not about what I want. It is your choice. Dude, abortion sounds fun. I've always wanted to try that. Let me take a selfie at this abortion clinic and tracking on Instagram and share with all my friends. My choice. And it's kind of sad, you know, because there is an element of choosing what he said. At least in this part of the world, getting an abortion, it is still my choice. I don't have a punchline for this one. And, but do you want to know if I carried out with my reproductive plan with this dude? Yeah. I couldn't bring myself to it because if what he said is any indication of his intelligence, I really didn't want to risk it. And also after hearing what he said, I've never in my life felt my pussy just dried up so fast. And so it dried up. So, that said, judgment in the house. If you consider yourself have really good genes, and if you want to make this girl's dream come true, and most importantly, if you want to penetrate the Asian vagina without a condom, and come inside of her without any consequences, and not even need to worry about hearing back from her, even though there might be a kid of yours that walk on this earth in 10 months' time, here is my contact.